Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Using the quick game.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. There's great defensive linemen. The ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Snagged out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe. But this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
To the air, it's Sayin. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Really nice job by the defense there. Trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly, but fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt, just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit.
They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Right back to him on the ground. Picks up the first down. Open space at the 25. Touchdown Tide! He got a step and just dusted the field.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Yeah, the proper improvement. That guy NCAA 26, man.
Oh, he missed it. That drive took no time at
Yeah,
all.
I had my mic
Couple of
muted the whole
plays
time.
and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
Control mic muted. Talking damn near the whole first quarter, mic muted. I ain't know.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get.
4-2 now.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
That field goal that I
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
back
They
at it.
love to get something started here, down 6-0.
Played against Ohio State the last game too. That's crazy.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Now let's get it.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
They're going to run it to the right. Oh, better look out. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short.
Come on. Wake up.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Plenty of room
Oh,
on
wow,
that
mama,
play. They
ain't no
find
way.
their way to the 36. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And you want to that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Shit.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Finds the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle, H. Smith. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants to throw it again. Trying to bull his way in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
What?
Great job by the back on the option.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the 1st half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter.
Jeez.
You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Max going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that's exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by the offense.
Dives into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on it, but a good return out to the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Bail out.
And most QBs will tell you it starts from the waist down, and the feet have to be tied really well with the upper body and the mechanics. And you can tell drifted a little bit there. Because of that, inaccurate throw.
Makes the grab. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Peoples. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent. and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Trying to find the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Back to throw, it's Sayin. And this will be caught as they convert the 2. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets... Return out to the 35. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback may change this route. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. Timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Are you challenging shit?
So
Come
he
the
took
fuck on.
a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Run in the red zone. It's Miller. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he walks in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Man, what the
And you
fuck?
know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Scores on the sneak.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
He's not going to make it. The defense stops the two-point try, and this is still a 5-point game. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
Dog fight.
This is really aggressive here. Still just a one-possession game in the
All
third
right,
quarter,
team.
and they're going for the onside kick. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. The run from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now for...
Big man has it, it's a first down and more. It may seem like a really aggressive call, but David, you settle for 3 there. It's like handing a win to the defense.
Yeah, and I like aggressive. Aggressive is good for offenses, and you know, we've seen it time and time again. You get beat when you kick field goals. Now, that's something that you look back, it's a big stat, so I like the aggressiveness to go for it, especially when you get like the easy decision, right? First down.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run. if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try
Shit,
to
my
take this
bad. I ain't gonna lie. We got some
Down
time.
to the 3, now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off.
We have to do.
The field shrinks, man. You
Go to
gotta
war.
expect that's coming. Not very
Pick up
good
defense. Let's go.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. Turning it on. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
The defense got to wait to step up.
Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the
Like,
midfield
oh,
stripe at the 49.
get to the queue.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 4th down, going to the air. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down. Big catches, big plays,
Yeah.
tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys.
I got us one, boys. Get them out of here. Keep him gone. I ain't gonna lie. Half of these opponents be cheese, and then I gotta start playing cheese, and I be just on the half fun. I wonder how this works. Like, 4-2. Alright, YouTube, it's not in this bad. Not in this bad. We're 4-2. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.